Mark Glitch Gaming here, bringing you a video on Far Cry 6. Very pleased to bring you this video actually. It's a real materials dupe, how to max out all your upgrades, and actually genuine duplication within the game, and it's all coming up right after this. So welcome back, and the first thing always is location. So let me just get a helicopter here, and I'll just get this out and I'll fly straight there because it's a lot quicker. I'll take you en route and explain a couple of things on the way, during, and at the end of it. So I'll take you to the location. I'll just show you on the map now. It's this one, the Tobacco Valley checkpoint. You can do this on every single checkpoint all around the map actually, and I've tried it on the majority of them just to save you guys the trouble of doing so. This one has the most resources that you can gather with all my testing. So it is by far the best one. So I'll just take everyone out here so you can see that it's a completely empty, ready to take over kind of camp. So let's just zoom in here and have a quick gander. There's a few people, it's quite easy to take out, and then the billboard, and that's how you do them. Basically, if you've not done one of these before, you just run in, you kill all the people on this checkpoint, you take out the billboard, and then you move in your guerrillas and you can take over the place. Neither here nor there. We will be taking it over for this, and just by chance, actually, there's a tank parked here for me, so I can take them out very quickly. Now, I'm going to do all this in real time, so you can see that there's no trickery going on. And once you've got the method, you will appreciate that a lot more. It's all in real time, not rushing anything. You can see it, and you'll know by the end of this video exactly what to do very quickly. Towards the back end of this video, what I'll do as well is I will show you guys what you can use all these resources for. Please, for me, feel free to watch it all. It'll be absolutely help the channel amazingly. But if you don't want to, or you know what they're used for, then by all means you don't have to. You don't have to do that by any stretch. So let me just take these down. This is little sergeant over here, little private. There we go. He's down. So I think it must be just the billboard. One more guy. Just see him in the trees somewhere. Let's take him out. Perfect. Swing across here. Billboard. Boom. You should. There you go. Then the camp will be mine. I'll start moving my guys in, and it is this location where we're going to be doing the duplication. But you just want to take it over first. So there we go. Taken over. That's brilliant. So I can get out of this this tank. Marvelous. So I'm going to run across here, and with the reason why I chose this one specifically is because there is more materials here. Now, if you remember, it's metal, gas, and medication that we need to duplicate. Towards the back end of the video, I'll show you another little trick as well of what we can do. There's an extra material that we can get within this video as well, and within this dupe that will continue to dupe in that material, which is very useful. Also, but that's a little treat for the people who do stay. So before I pick up this metal, I'm going to show you exactly how much I've got. So if I go across to my inventory, you can see exactly what I've got there. But if I go to camp resources, I've got 628 medication, I've got 356 metal, and I should have 84 gasoline. I don't know if you could see that. I'll show you before I pick up any more gasoline anyway. So I'm going to run across to here, open this up, just jump straight in, and then here we go. You got some scraps here as well, which we can pick up, just so you guys can see exactly how much I've got, so you guys can keep an eye on it. Vehicle scraps and so on and so forth. You can see all across here. There you go. Recycle fasteners. You will be increasing those as we go along as well. Apologise about that, that's my phone going off. We will see a few more of those. You will be increasing those as you go along. Now, this FND container, this is very interesting actually, because yes, I've managed to re-roll them. So I got an AK-47 the first time I did it. I re-rolled it and then got just a shitty little machine gun thing. But it was, I preferred the AK by a long way. And then the third time I went to do it, it just didn't work. So that was a bit of a bugger. So I'm collecting everything, but before I'm collecting it, I am showing you and reminding you so you can see exactly how much I've got. So that was medication, wasn't it? So that's under camp resources. So you can see how much I've got. So that's 628, wasn't it? Just reiterate to you guys. Right, cool. Let's pick that up and let's go into Let's go out here. Let's see if there's anything else around this camp. I don't believe there is. There's just some ammo in this building. There's nothing else here. I don't believe. No, nothing else here. Okay, that's fine. And there's the key to the door, which is just here that you can pick up or not. There's another little bit of scrap around here that usually just gives you recycled glass this time, so that's fine. There's nothing at the back. Just double checking that that is absolutely everything within this vicinity. Let's have a quick gander on the roof. Let's see what's up here. I don't believe there's anything up here, but it is just checking. So all we've done thus far, guys, is we've taken over this place. We've murdered absolutely everyone here. We've taken it over. It is ours, and yeah, so we're just picking up all the stuff, and I've showed you what I had previously and where we are now. I don't know why I'm repairing that actually while I'm discussing things with you. Let me just try and collect the metal from here, and you'll see. There you go. So I got a lot more metal. I'm picking up just random metal from that thing as well. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back onto my options, and I'm going to go all the way across the system, and I'm going to go onto here and go all the way down to quit to main menu. Now I haven't saved this, and yes, all the progress will be lost. However, that's not really true, guys, so don't worry about it. You go on to continue game once this loads back up, and as I say, I'm doing it first and foremost in a very fluid motion for everybody to see that there's no trickery going on. Now, when I loaded it back up, it actually loaded me back into the tank, and I've already taken over this base. Once you've taken over that base, that will act as a checkpoint for you, and you will continually go back to that. But if I have a look at my inventory and go all the way across, look now, medication at 635, which is amazing. It started off at 628. So that's gone up with the meds that we picked up before. 360 metal now. That was 356, so that's gone up for the metal that we found just outside before. And the gas was on 84, and that's gone to 86. Really, really good. There's a couple of other things we got as well. We got glass, and that we're going to have that extra. We got the plastics, we got the fasteners. We got a couple of other bits that we're getting each time as well, which is absolutely brilliant. So sorry, as I was talking, these guys just rolled up. So let's kill these guys, and I'll show you how this is a duplication and what's magic about it as well. So just take out him. I think that's the only guy. Is that all the materials that we picked up are now back in the exact same location. So we could pick up an extra 4 metal that time. So it's brilliant. There seems to be some commotion going on over there. It's okay, he's gone. Yeah, see, this is back as well, so we can collect the scraps. More importantly, we can go back into that room as well, and we can collect quite a lot of medication. There's some ammo, always ammo if you need them. If you're shooting a couple of guys, a couple of trucks turn up, and your ammo won't run out. Don't worry. I mean, it resets anyway every time you go in, so it's not a problem. So let's go in here. Let's use the key. Let's get in. And look, see, this is open unfortunately that time, so that didn't re-roll this time for the camera, but we can collect those scraps there, which is fantastic. It's not a problem with that. It didn't re-roll for that unfortunately, but we do have these. We can collect these parts as well, and if we turn around, obviously we've got some gasoline that we can pick up here, and the medication that we could pick up here. So you saw what we were on the first time. You saw what we went to on the second time. So let's see what happens when we do that again, shall we? So we go all the way for inventory, just show you what we're on now. So look at what we got up to now, 640. So that's ridiculous, isn't it? It's getting up and up and up. For the medication, and the use for the medication, the use for the metal, and the use for the gasoline will all be shown at the end of the video as well, if you want to stay around for that one. So that metal is ridiculous, and the gasoline, look, it's just going up all the time. You never ever have to leave this spot. You can just dupe them over and over and over again, which is marvelous, isn't it? It's really good. It's exactly what we want on this channel. It's absolutely perfect. Right, so let's go all the way across the system, and let's go all the way down again to quit to main menu. Believe it or not, the first time I was doing this, I was going straight, unfortunately, to closing down the app, and then that was working with me, and then it took me a while to get it down. And main menu is the quickest way we can do it so far. Now, if this works on this, all the other bits and bobs I've tried with nuclear testing and such like this, the nuclear, which will be phenomenal. phenomenal to get, absolutely phenomenal. It hasn't worked thus far, although I am very, very hopeful with things that we are trying on this channel. So, okay, so I've just loaded back into the game. So, as normal, there's a couple of enemies, usually different trucks again. So, I'll very quickly. Oh, another truck. I'll very quickly take these guys out. It won't take me a second. Let's take this guy. There we are. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go, a couple more turned up, more to the party, the better. Okay, still get the experience, and the experience still carries over actually, which is another massive, massive bonus thing. But that's not the bonus that I was referring to. What I was referring to, I'll show you in just a second. So let's have a quick look about where we are again. So look at the metal. 364 is going up all the time. It's there again for the third time in a row, so you know this is absolutely legit. The real dupe. I've seen a couple of other people post videos about how it's duplicating things, but they're using in-game mechanics. They're not duping whatsoever. There's no exploit involved in a lot of people's videos, but there is on this channel, as you can see. So we've got some more scraps there. You know, these are back at the same. It didn't re-roll that box. Once that box is opened, it will never be opened again, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. So gasoline, just to show you again, that was on 87. We'll pick some more up, and you know it's perfect. Pick the medication up as well. Let's have a quick look what we were at on medication so far. 640, ridiculous, isn't it? So you can just literally stay in this room if you wanted to, and then just close the game down, and load the game back up. Close the game, main menu, load back up, main menu, load back up. As soon as you're inside that room, and just press X, just continue to pick them up over and over and over. Now this is what I wanted to discuss as well. This is I found quite interesting. Is these vehicles here. So you get the vehicle scraps, and because we're at a car checkpoint, why not? Why not make the most of it and collect all these vehicle scraps? I've tried it a number of times. It's worked about 70%, 80% if you collect all the vehicle stuff towards the start of the collection. It does work quite a lot. Sometimes it works if you collect them in the middle as well. But if you just very last thing you collect, and then you quit the game straight away, you might lose that one last little bit, and that's it. It'll only be the last little one that you lose. Say for example, I just picked up the 9. If I quit and then come back, I might lose that 9 unless I give it a couple of seconds just to register in my inventory. So that's brilliant. So what we do with these scraps now. So it's perfect. So we pop along to our foreman. There's 3 different camps that we can have, and there's 2 different slots on each one. So I've got the garrison, and I've got a fishing hut on this one. So the first one you purchase, the second and third upgrade can be used, and they all take various things. So the fishing hut will take your gasolina and medicine, and the gorilla camp as well, very, very useful to have, is the metal and also the gasolina. So the second location that I've picked, you can pick different. You can obviously not have the barracks and the cantina at the same place, but I do. So that just takes medicine and metal, and the cantina as well will take gasoline and medicine. So far it's all the stuff that we've been collecting. And last but by no means least, let's go. We've got the hideout network, which takes metal and gasolina, and the hunter's lodge, which takes medicine and metal. So everything that we want and everything we've got. So what do you think about that, mate? What do you think about that? No, there's no limit. Thank you. See you on the next time. GG.